Hello and welcome back to the Runaway American UK edition. This is your girl Kelly. If you are new here, hello, my name is Kelly. I react to everything UK. So if you have a UK video and you want me to react to it, send it my way. This is best Philomena Cunk moments. I'm not sure what this is going to entail. I'm not really sure what Philomena Cunk is, but it looked funny. So let's try and give it a go, shall we? Let's listen. Here we go.
Who are you?
I'm Ian Borden. I'm a professor of architecture at University College London.
What is a building?
What? That's a good one, though. I like that. What is a building? Define that.
A building is anything that anyone has built.
So my shoes are a building. How many three wise men were there?
Who knows?
Oh.
And
I don't understand bread sauce.
It's a great way of making a really savoury sauce.
Bread and sauce are two completely different things, aren't they?
Well, they are, but you can grind the bread down and then cook it in milk to make a really good sauce.
It just looks like sort of jizz. When Henry died, Edward became king.
Oh my God.
Just 9 years old. Edward died aged 15, the youngest anyone had ever died of old age. When you teach your kids Shakespeare, do their heads grow physically bigger?
No.
It's comforting, isn't it, to realise we don't have nuclear weapons these days?
Well, it depends who you mean by we. The British have got nuclear weapons and have recently indeed decided to increase the number of warheads that they possess.
Yeah, but they're blanks, aren't they? They're full of blanks.
No, not at all. No, these are fully capable missile systems with nuclear warheads. Many other states have them. I'm afraid that nuclear war and the threat of nuclear destruction remains very much with us.
Right, can we talk about something a bit more cheerful?
Anything you like.
Do you like ABBA?
I love ABBA.
Yeah. When a feminist
Who doesn't?
looks in the mirror, do they see an equal woman or a better woman?
They quite often, like all of us, look for what they want to see and they look for what they hope to see.
You see yourself back to front, don't you, in a mirror? But not upside down. Why is that?
Well, hopefully, because that's the way that mirrors are designed.
What power's a mirror? Sorry, you're not the mirrors expert, are you? And to add insult to injury, that money will most likely have a picture of a man on it, because most banknotes don't have women on them, apart from the Queen, who's on all of them. Maybe one day human beings won't need buildings
Now it's the king, but yes, back apart from the Queen, where there are all of them.
Although, for that to happen, we'd probably
I'm
need
gonna
to
go back.
evolve skin.
Sorry.
Apart from the Queen, who's on all of them.
All of them.
Maybe one day human beings won't need buildings anymore. Although, for that to happen, we'd probably need to evolve skins made of bricks. And that might take at least another 30 years. Macbeth is startled at dinner by the unexpected appearance of Banquo's ghost, played here for some reason by the letter H.
Which of you have done this?
But what was so great about Henry VIII? Why is he the king we all still remember, unlike, say, Richard V? Well, for one thing, he was fat, so he takes up more room in the memory.
So the Andromeda Galaxy is going to hit us.
The Andromeda Galaxy? A whole galaxy is going to hit us?
Yeah.
Oh.
About the same time scale, actually.
So could we fall down a black hole?
Yeah, you could fall into one.
Is that the same? Because I heard that you could be, if, you know, this is one way that the world could end, is that we're all just sucked off through a hole. I mean, that must be terrible. Can you imagine what it would feel like to be sucked off through a hole?
Yeah.
Back in Queen Victoria times, women weren't allowed to vote, even though we had a female king. So some women formed a gang called the suffragettes.
We had a female king.
1 in 20 people has been a victim of crime, which means that 19 out of 20 people are criminals. No wonder wonder we need police. Over the centuries, many things have been used as money, including amber, wheat, eggs, travellers' checks, feathers, book vouchers, lobsters, beads, gold, leather, nectar points, rice, peas, mugs, and money. It was only the last of these that caught on. It's almost unbelievable that before Charles Darwin invented evolution in 1859, no one had ever evolved. Without him, none of us would be here today, except in the form of fossils or gibbons. This is the National Theatre. It's designed to look so horrible that people are glad to be inside watching boring plays. Today, Britain stands at a fork in its crossroads, and its people are...
People are got to be inside watching one of its boring plays. I'm sorry, that was really funny. That was, oh God, she's hysterical. She's really, really funny.
Questions. Now we've got our country back. What actually is it? Who are we, and why? You know when
Good
you
question.
read a word in a book, and you sort of hear that word in your head. How do they get the sounds into the ink to make it play in your head?
Well,
She wrote, "The world to an end will come in 1881, a claim which has recently been debunked by experts through a careful process of looking around and seeing the world still here." Today, some people choose to turn the outside of their homes into a giant advent crown. A jolly house covered in electric lights may be expensive and use a lot of power, but it's the perfect way to cheer up a world worried about climate change and dwindling resources. Queen Elizabeth I got a crown screwed on here in Westminster Abbey.
Oh.
It was in this ship Drake became the first person to circumcise the globe, which is probably why this sort of ship is called a clipper. People genuinely believed witches were amongst them, their fear fueled by leaked photos like this.
Leaked.
Did an explorer ever try to sail into the sky? You know, find a bit of sea that's sort of going up and...
No.
We're often told to feel sorry for those who are alone at Christmas, but these days that's all of us, and it's brilliant. Why did Nelson always have one hand
Brilliant.
on his jumper? What was he doing up there?
He'd lost most of his right arm, so...
The pagans celebrated the solstice by cutting down holly and ivy and dragging it into their homes, along with a giant Yule log which they'd set fire to. It sounds rubbish, but with no app store to speak of, killing trees and plants was as good as entertainment got, even at Christmas. Despite being the stuff of nightmares, Santa is the world's most popular home intruder. But at Christmas 1914, there was a brief ceasefire. The fighting stopped. Soldiers got out of their holes and joined together in a place called No Man's Land, showing that even at moments of peace, men will still divide into two sides and try to beat one another.
Still get together. She is phenomenal. She's fantastic. Just the questions. I don't know if those are off the cuff, because they must be, right? Like, there's no way that she has them like pre-planned, or is all of the interview pre-planned? Because if that's just off the cuff, that's hysterical. She's brilliant. She's really, really funny, because they're obviously having a conversation, and she just comes up with these like brilliant things that are hysterical. And how many wise men? There were 3 of the 3 wise men. How many were there? Yeah, like, just wonderful. She's really, really funny. Obviously, this is like a persona that she's put on. I think she does like documentary style or like episodes of these. So if you want me to check out a full episode or react to a full one of her specials or whatever it is that she does, please let me know, and also tell me in the comments which of them I should start with, because it seems like she's done quite a lot of them and they seem amazing. They seem really well done. I don't know if they're actually like historically correct and she just adds in like comedy bits into it to make it more digestible to like the normal person, or or if this is like just comedy throughout and there's like bits of facts and bits of things thrown in there, some real and some not. I'm not really sure. So if you could let me know in the comments, that would be wonderful. But she is definitely a delight. She's very funny, very witty, and I enjoy listening to her immensely. So thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Runaway American UK edition, signing off. Bye-bye.